welcome to Markham Perspectives. My name is Michael Taylor, and today we have a treat for everybody. We have Terry McDonald, longtime resident of the city of Markham. Welcome to the show. How you doing today?
Thank you. Very good. Very good.
Now, before we get started, I want to talk about the fact that you've been. How long have you lived in the city of Markham?
My parents moved out here in 1966.
1966.
Right.
Now, when you think back to 1966, kind of describe, what the city looked like, how you felt as a younger person in the city of Markham.
But back then there was a lot more room. The school was active and everything. I have 5 sisters. They went to St. Gerard's and over there, and the city was just big. It wasn't as big as it is now. I mean, population-wise and stuff like that. But
so you like the city of Markham, don't you?
oh, I love the city of Markham.
What do you like about it? You can live anywhere, right?
Right.
So what makes you decide to continue from all those years to now to have stayed here, never have left? What's so special about the city of Markham?
The people. The people. They generally care. They care about themselves, their neighbors, the neighbors' well-being, their own property, and their children's well-being, and the future of the city of Markham, plus their own future.
Now, when you look down your block, right? You've been on your block for forever, right?
Oh yes.
So, do you know everybody on your block?
No, not because people will come and go. Yeah,
Right.
but I mean, yeah, most of the time.
You kind
But
of
kind of get around and talk to the people, but
Yeah.
it's just nowadays, especially with the COVID, people are really, But during the summer, people get out there, and I have seen recently people getting out more and more. I think they've seen with the additions of people adding block clubs
Block clubs.
over on the east side, and we were talking about doing some stuff over on my side, on the west side, But back in the day, there used to be, we used to call it like a music fest, and I was part of that committee, and it was a big get together of the whole city at one period of time during the summer.
And you were also on the planning board too at one time, planning and zoning.
It was planning at one time, and then it moved to zoning, so it was on the zoning board, so then they combined them, and now it's planning and zoning.
Planning board. And you served there as well, right?
Right.
Now, speaking of serving, you were also served in the Vietnam War, right?
Yes, sir.
And now, so you you did 2 tours, right?
Yes.
And then you came back and you decided to continue to live in the city of Markham, right?
Yeah.
Now, I really want to get down to the nitty gritty, okay? I want you say that it's because of the people and the people care about the community and the people are friendly. What are some other things that stand out? Because it has to be even more that continues to, you raised your kids here, you've been married for 32 years. This is home, right?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because the growth. I like the growth and where the city is heading.
Okay.
There was a period of time where it seemed like we were at a standstill.
Okay.
Nothing was really going on that was for the betterment of the community, and then also things started changing. It's hard to explain because it wasn't an overnight thing.
Okay.
It was gradual, and it started with the mayor,
Now,
with the leadership.
Did you know the mayor before he became the mayor?
Oh yeah, I know
really?
Roger Freer. I knew him before he was a
Okay.
fire chief.
Okay.
In fact, I was on the committee with him to start a full-time fire department in the city of Markham.
So that's why you're saying, Mr. McDonald, that it's about people that care, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
obviously, you knew the mayor before the mayor even became a fire chief, right?
Right.
And you guys were friends, right? You
Right.
guys talked to each other.
Right.
And you saw that he was like you, and he believed in the community, and he just like you, he wanted to serve, right?
Yes.
So when he decided that he wanted to be the mayor, how did you feel about that?
Great. I said, well, you got my backing. I mean, it's everybody at the VFW. I mean, know what you did. It was very tough. I'm just going out to the citizens at that period of time to get a tax raise to finance this full time thing. No,
I got you.
now nobody wants to pay any more taxes, but the way he put it, and for the good of the city.
This is when they were
It's
talking
okay.
about going full-time with the fire
Full-time,
department?
right.
Wow. And how many years ago was that?
70s, I think. So it was late 70s.
So serving, you guys have been serving the community for all that time, almost 40 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time. You know, everything about you has got time to it, doesn't
Yes,
it?
yes.
You like longevity and stability, don't you?
Yes.
How do you feel when you go past the Amazon site? What does it do to your heart when you go by there?
It's amazing because I've passed there so many times, and I've seen, especially being on planning and zoning and hearing the downside. Oh, nothing's gonna ever happen here, and then all of a sudden, okay, we have a good chance of getting this company, to come in and do it. And still, there was a order here and there, a gag order on who's gonna come in and stuff, and then. I seen the first thing go up. I said, "Here we go."
Look
Here
at
we
it
go.
now.
Look, yeah.
Look at, did you have,
Right.
when is the last time you drove by there?
I go by there every night. I love
You
it.
just like to go- you
on
just
there.
like
I
to
love
go
it.
by there,
Yeah,
don't you?
just see what's happening. Yeah, just to see what's going on. I mean, it looks beautiful. It's a beautiful building, and it's a great company, and it's going the asset for the community. It's just all great. It's great.
So let me ask you a question. If you could talk about what you see in the leadership now, today, to our residents out that are looking at the Markham perspectives, what would you say about the difference between our leadership today than the leadership of the past?
I would say right now with the alderman and our mayor, they're progressive theories and the attitude towards the city and the people in the community, and about jobs and about keeping the neighborhood clean and children safe, and their actions towards the fire department and the police department. And I mean, the mayor and they put the heads of departments in there that know how to do their jobs.
Yes, sir.
The city's very clean. It's kept clean. It's just it's a whole new spirit, and to the other people that have been here as long as I have, or even 20 years, can tell a difference. It's a heck of a lot better than it was.
Now, when you think about serving and you think about our American flag, right? They go hand in hand, don't they?
Sure do.
What does it mean to you to serve, to be a servant, to have a servant's heart?
It's an honor. It's an honor when you believe in not only the country, in your community, in your city, in your fellow man.
Yes, sir.
That's what it's all about. This brings community together, and it all starts with leadership. And at Roger, when he started, I was kind of skeptical as one of his best friends, but he got it, and once he got the ball running.
I see you getting a little emotional when you talk about
It does,
yes.
because I mean service
Yes,
to me, it's kind of, you get a little flashback, the Vietnam thing and stuff, and and there's a lot of people from Markham that never made it back,
Yes,
they
sir.
never made it back from World War II or Korea and stuff like that, and it's their service too that we must always remember.
We must always remember.
Right.
Mr. McDonald, we want to say on behalf of everybody in the city of Markham, we thank you for your service. We thank you for being you. You could have served one tour, you went back and did a second tour. You've been nothing but an asset and a model of what we should be as American citizens. And we just wanted to take some time. And you still serve now with the VFW, don't you?
Yes, sir.
What did you do there? Tell me about it.
I'm the commander of the VFW, and
Okay.
we anybody that has an issue with the VA and disability, and I help them with their paperwork,
Yes,
or
sir.
tell them exactly where to go,
Yes, sir.
to get help.
Right.
to get them into the VA system. So I mean, there's a lot of vets out there that don't know, even to this day, 40 years after the fact, that their entitlements.
Get some help.
You know,
They can get some help, right? They can.
And their family can, their kids can get college education free, you know, state colleges and stuff. There's a lot out there. All you have to do is ask. I was very skeptical when I came back, you know,
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm there now, so.
Yeah.
And they all know where we're at. All I
Everybody
got
knows.
is come.
Everybody knows Terry McDonald, and I just want to say, as we close this interview today with Terry McDonald, that this is a man that we should all model ourselves after. A person that's vested in his community, a person that served his country, a person that carries his flag over his heart. Terry, we want to thank you for coming on the show. We want you to come back. You have an open invitation, and thank you for coming on Markham Perspectives.
Thank you.